not here.
Right. I heard
Will she not be coming?
I heard she wasn't. I don't
Not
know.
married to Sam.
You got to hold down the fort.
All right.
Can you handle it?
I'll try. It's going to be tough.
It was a one-night thing. No.
I don't blame him.
Is Brett gone also, Dave?
I haven't heard from him. I don't know. He's running out of time. This might be.
All right, 6 p.m. We'll call this regular village board meeting to order. If you'd all please join me in a moment of silence. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, would you take the roll, please?
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Present.
Trustee Detmers.
Here.
Trustee Scherschel.
Here.
President Kimsey.
Present. Any public announcements this evening?
We do have public announcements this evening.
Les Morgan with the Chatham American Legion and VFW. Wanted to thank the village for the proclamation for the 20th anniversary of 911. And then memorial brick applications, the deadline is going to be this week, and hopefully by the 30th we'll be able to have them. We finally found a bricklayer, and hopefully that'll move forward.
All right, thank you, Les. Any other? Couple to make on behalf of the village. We want to extend our congratulations to Sergeant Jake Bolden on his recent promotion to that position. We also want to take an opportunity to recognize J.D. Crawford. This fine trophy right here is for J.D. has been named the 2021 Water Operator of the Year by the Illinois Potable Water Association. And then we also want to send our congratulations to our own accounting guru, Kayla, on her wedding that she had this weekend. I believe we have somebody here from the Sons of American Revolution. Did they make it this evening?
They did.
Gentlemen?
Like to do your presentation now?
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Toby Chamberlain, the president of the Springfield Chapter, Sons of American Revolution. We are not limited to Springfield. We serve the entire Sangamon County area. We very seldom present life-saving medals. That is the highest public service medal that we can award. This is the third one in 2 weeks. So prior to that, it's like 9 years ago that I presented the last one. With me is Eleanor. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the last. Anyway, Eleanor is 15. She was here, she lives in Springfield, but she was here at Chatham in a backyard pool, and she found her cousin floating underwater. She reacted and held him above water. She couldn't lift him out of the water. He weighed more than she did. But anyway, and she had the presence of mind to hold him up above water while she got her telephone and called 911, and 2 Springfield officers responded. Yeah. And this medal is never just given, it is earned. And Eleanor certainly earned it. In doing so, she broke, you hear about people breaking the glass ceiling. In 134 years, we've never given one to a teenager or a young woman, or a woman. So, she really went through that. Eleanor, here is your medal. And we also have a certificate.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Eleanor, and well done. One other presentation to make here tonight. So much of the spirit of the Village of Chatham is driven by the heart of volunteerism. And for the past 4 years, the road through Community Park has been named Volunteer Drive. And each year we've been pleased to honor an individual, or as in the case of the past year, the entire community for their volunteer efforts by including them as part of the honorary designation of that drive. Community Park is such an apt location for such a designation. It's a place in the village where the spirit of volunteerism is on display all year long, from events like the Sweet Corn Festival to light up the park, and from the ongoing effort of the community sports groups that call it home for baseball, softball, football, and soccer, to the groups of generous citizens and scouts that take opportunities to assist with cleanup and beautification, all the way back to its formation with the volunteers that help drive the development of the entire park and the additions of the playgrounds and facilities. Community Park has volunteerism etched through its entire history. This year's honoree joins a distinguished list of people that have given and continue to give of themselves for the greater good of who we are as a village. Their passion for their causes and drive to continue to create a better tomorrow is unyielding. Our honoree's commitment to the care and legacy of our armed services is unparalleled in our village. A 20-plus year member, past commander, post-service officer, honor guard, and color guard member of the American Legion, this year's honoree also played a key role in the establishment, placement, and upkeep of the Veterans Memorial on the square. His respect for America, our military, and our flag shows in his assistance with flag lowerings and raisings throughout the town, and the placement of flags at the headstones of veterans in our cemeteries on honor days, as well as service on the board of the Family Support Group of the Air National Guard and work with the Military Banner Program in Chatham. His commitment to his faith is evident in his mission as a Gideon, passing New Testaments to incoming college students each fall, leading his small group at Our Grace Church, and as a member of the praise team. All this giving to the community comes from a proud father of 4 children and a committed spouse of over 54 years, who still manages to find time to be a dedicated member of the Chatham Chamber of Commerce and a proud ambassador of the magic of the North Pole each holiday season. The comic books have their Captain America, but we have our own Sergeant Chatham. On behalf of the Village of Chatham, our trustees, and our residents, it's a tremendous privilege to present this year's honorary designation of Volunteer Drive to Mr. Les Sarge Morgan. So before I come down here and let you see your sign close up, would like to let the trustees join and be it proclaimed, whereas the Village of Chatham owes a debt of gratitude to Les Sarge Morgan for his years of dedicated volunteering service to the residents of Chatham. Now therefore, I, Dave C. Kimsey, President of the Village of Chatham, do hereby proclaim that Volunteer Drive will be designated as honorary Les Sarge Morgan Drive for a period beginning September 28th, 2021, and ending at such time as the 2022 designee is chosen. And whereas then the Village of Chatham will remove the sign and present one to Les himself in witness thereof. And can I have a motion from the board to join this That's a motion from everybody and a second from everybody and unanimous consent.
Absolutely. Here, here.
Congratulations. So this is our ultimate to get a picture for the kids, and this may be the first meeting we have somebody live streaming from California. Everybody got them? Yes. Congratulations.
Everybody for your support. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
For those that remain, we're never offended if you leave after the part of the meeting that you came to see. Are there any other public announcements? You really can't top that, Rose. Any public comments on agenda topics? Hearing none, a motion to entertain or put the consent agenda on the table.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Miles made a motion of a second.
Second.
Second by Trustee Charo. Discussion regarding the warrants or the minutes. Hearing none, Mr. Clerk.
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Churchill.
Yes.
Change the order here a bit on our agenda. At this point, I would entertain a motion to move to closed session to discuss personnel under 2C1, collective negotiating 2C2, setting the price of sale for public property 2C6, and purchase or lease of real property for use of the public body 2C5.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Trustee Charles made a motion, second by Trustee Mao. Mr. Clerk, would you take the roll?
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Churchill.
Yes.
And then we will return to conduct the rest of the business listed under new business tonight. The cameras will stay. For those in the audience, the camera will be live and on, so.
So don't say anything you'll regret. Twice.
Did you give him your? You give him your?
No.
They went into closed session.
Oh, okay, so they're not gonna be doing anything else?
No, they're gonna come back for the meeting.
Oh,
They haven't done any, I mean, they did a few preliminary things, but, were these bears spotted near here?
what?
These bears, were they spotted near here? It says I-55. Do you recognize that looks like,
195. Yes, 195.
I hate it when they put exits.
That's
like
up
that.
by,
But that looks like the state
Yes.
police headquarters, doesn't it?
no.
No?
No,
Well, it
that
must
was-
be up
that's-
north then.
Yeah, that's up north,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Well, that's probably understandable then.
No, they're
That was on the
the
scan.
sucker then, so they're gonna be there.
Butler Hill Road.
That's,
Yeah, that's gotta be up north. Well, that's good. Like, we sure don't want them here. Let's get back to the original post. It just says I-55, or 55 today southbound, so that had to change up north.
Of course, we're in a different facility. It's a little kind of nervous week.
Yeah, that's amazing.
We're in a different
Of
facility.
course, I'm sure there's bears up north,
Things are gonna be a little different
you know,
tomorrow.
with all that up there.
Yeah. There's that.
maybe
It's
that's up by
like,
Star
walking here, police chief.
Well, yeah, probably.
Change, you know? Change. Les, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite an honor. What's Dewey's little boy's nickname? Corn something.
No.
And they call him Corn something. I don't know what it, I can't remember.
You're gonna take me out for supper, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip the rest of the meeting.
Well,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you. Tell them I said thank you and.
You put it up there?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I will.
You got everything you need this morning, did you? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything worked. Didn't have any questions, so. And if I heard you call, if you did, we had, I finally nailed it down on exactly what needs to be done, to get that ran, correct information in there and stuff. It's really not that it's hard, it's just, our record system is, it's good when it works well, but there's certain things like that, if you don't do very often, you know, it just, there's multiple steps. So it's not like, oh yeah, just click on that tab and then print that. It's, you have to walk through several screens.
Patient lady, appreciate that.
She held strong. Dewey, Dewey, Cocoa Puff, Dewey, Dewey. Old Briggs was not happy. They didn't do well.
Did we know anybody else that,
I knew who his partner was.
did anybody else?
That girl that was hitting like a couple courts over, or you start, the girl that was hitting a couple courts over, 8th grade.
Really?
She's amazing.
Is it the girl that's always there? Or are you talking about there's one girl? Always
She's amazing.
I don't know if she got 8th grade. One of them was Sturgis. I see him out there all the time. You know him.
He's one of the best ones out there.
Yeah.
It's his daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
All the new business to do.
Brick said he's like top 5 Midwest in the area.
Sturgis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But him and his wife are out there all the time.
No, I didn't see it. I haven't read I haven't checked my mail. Is that in
You
there?
should, yeah, exactly. Evanston.
Nice.
All right, we'll entertain a motion to reconvene the village board meeting.
Make that motion.
Trustee Miles made a motion, do it a second.
Second.
Second by trustee Charo. Mr. Clerk, would you take a roll?
Trustee Churchill.
Here.
Yes.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Present.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Yes.
Trustee Chiaro.
Yes.
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you steal my pen?
He's a pen stealer. See? And those don't match, so you know you stole them.
Okay.
All right, let me get back to being set. Item 1 under new business is a resolution approving and authorizing the village to enter into an intergovernmental cooperation agreement for animal control services.
I move.
Trustee Detmers made a motion.
Second.
Second by trustee Churchill. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Churchill.
Yes.
Item 2 is an ordinance amending the village code, excuse me, pertaining to foster animals. We're actually, prior to a motion here, we have 2 options here, 2 different ways to draft real similar language. One option just flat increases the number of pets that is allowed in a single residence from 3 dogs and 3 cats to 4 dogs and 4 cats. The second version of this does a similar activity, but it keeps the number at 3 dogs and 3 cats unless you are operating under a foster arrangement, which is governed by, what's the name of the state statute?
Illinois Animal Welfare.
The Illinois Animal Welfare Act, in which case the total number of dogs either owned and fostered could be up to 4 and 4 cats. So
I'll make a motion for the first option.
I'll second.
motion is second. Do we have any discussion?
I like the second option, or the first option, I apologize, because I think that we're trying to limit the total number a person can own, right? Or, and so we're allowing for someone to foster. We are differentiating between pets and foster animals, and we're allowing for an individual who has pets to foster as well.
Yeah, and neither option allows for more than 4.
Right.
Period, no matter what the arrangement.
Yes,
Gotcha.
okay.
Okay, just so you're clear. Any other discussion?
All right, hold on here. So which was option 1?
3 to 4.
4 dogs and 4 cats.
Greg, or is that 42?
42.
42
Is option 1.
Yes.
option 1.
Yep.
Bump from 3 to 4.
And that's what's on the table now is option 1.
Correct.
Yep.
42. Okay.
Good.
Hike.
Further discussion? Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Churchill.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Item 3 is an ordinance approving revisions to the customer service handbook. Can I have a motion, please?
Make that motion.
Trustee Mao, second by trustee Charo. What this does, removes this section with a section of the ordinance related to, or the policy manual related to one of the payment plans that the applicable dates for applying for that have passed, so it strikes that language. And let's see, it also makes a correction, ordinance 20-04, which had adopted a policy manual, contained language that was in conflict with the previous ordinance. So this ordinance corrects that and makes clear that the intention for our policy manual is not to override that previous ordinance and changes the look-back periods from 12 to 24 months.
Can we get language in there too, that anytime there's a conflict, or even though ordinance always takes precedence, that the manual says that anytime there's a conflict between ordinance and the employee manual or the customer manual?
That the ordinance would take precedent?
We'd need to bring it to the next meeting.
Can we make that motion just to make an amendment to the ordinance?
But that doesn't that change the handbook or the manual altogether?
It would actually, it would change the customer service manual.
Which is what we're doing now, right?
Let's get this one, we'll let him write it for the next meeting and we can.
Make a second amendment?
Yeah, because I'm trying to find where it would fit in here.
So rather than try to write an ordinance on the fly.
Okay.
You're good? That makes sense. Any further, further discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Churchill.
Yes.
Item number 4 is an ordinance approving revisions to the village personnel manual.
Make that motion.
Trustee Miles made a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Charo. This addresses policies as they relate to sergeants and callback times, shift scheduling, meal breaks, holidays, the non-union share of spousal and dependent coverage, and adds additional language related to COBRA. They get them all?
And this is going to be retroactive?
No.
No, it'll be as of passage.
Okay.
Actually, it go into effect at the first paycheck after that, so it'll be
October 8th.
Okay.
Okay.
Where was that? I just wanted to make sure that it was written that way.
It is.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Further discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Churchill.
We'll hold the amendments related to the village liquor code for further discussion and development.
Hold on.
He didn't vote. He's hanging up.
I had counted. I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
I said yes twice.
I didn't hear you.
I never said
Okay.
it. He started going already.
I counted.
Bing, bang, boom.
We'll hold the ordinance amending the village liquor code for brew pubs, microbreweries, wineries, distilleries for future business. At this time, I would entertain a motion to approve the village filing a petition to rezone its property with PIN 29-06.0-351-022, the Ravina property from B1 to R3.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Miles made a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Charo. We need a voice vote or?
No.
Any discussion? Mr. Clerk, would you take a roll?
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Churchill.
Yes.
And then I will also entertain a motion. Paul, did you get to vote?
I did. Thank you.
Sure that wasn't a ventriloquist.
No, and for just public notice of the clerk for being on top of it.
All right, I'll also entertain a motion to approve the village filing for a variance request on the bulk use requirements from one dwelling unit per 6,500 square feet to one dwelling unit per not less than 5,900 square feet for its property. Same PIN number previously referenced, the Ravina property.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Charo's made a motion, second by trustee Mao. Any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk.
Trustee Churchill.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Abstain.
Trustee Detmers. Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Any public comments on village business? Hearing none, the scheduled meetings is Utility Oversight Subcommittee, 6 PM on October 11th. Village Board will meet at Municipal Hall October 12th at 6 PM, followed by the committee hold at 6:15 or thereafter. Planning Commission, 6 PM, October 21st. Public Properties and Recreation Committee, November 8th, and the Chatham Fire and Police Commission meeting, November 17th. I think I got them. With no additional closed sessions. At this time, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Trustee Miles made a motion, seconded by
Second.
Trustee Charo. All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting stands adjourned.
Did you vote on that?
I voted.
All right, good. Thank you, Ross. Just making sure.
This clerk is on top of it.
I don't even look over.
I don't know if he voted for me or what.
All right, so that's 3821. This is 39.
If I'd seen the old records, I'd be like,
One.
but that's why I wasn't a no, because it's not like I'm against it. But I just don't know what it's doing. And I knew they'd all say yes. No, it was just because I just don't think